Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. I think the top story headlines right now here in the U.S. Midwest is that for the next 4 days we're going to see temperatures well above normal, heat indexes above 100 degrees. For the crops, it doesn't look like it's going to last long enough to have a significant impact on yields, but for people we have to make sure that we watch ourselves and stay safe. As far as the overnight trade, beans up a little bit, corn and wheat up a little bit. Markets are trying to find some support in front of the export sales report and also with all this heat. Again, we don't have a lot of upside momentum if this lasts only 4 days. The second week forecast next week looks to be okay. Chances of some showers across the northern part of the Midwest and temperatures coming back closer to normal. It is interesting that the extended models, which have been having some trouble forecasting 2 weeks out, goes back to a warmer and drier pattern. Still, funds liquidated beans over the last couple of days were back below or near support at $10. We could break down below that price level if the weather is okay over the next 3 weeks. Corn back below $3.50. Funds are now actually net short corn going into the rest of the growing season and into harvest. As far as some of the specifics are concerned, we got weekly export sales being somewhere around 500,000 tons, both old and new. Yesterday we heard some rumors that the big reserve company in China, Grain, may actually use some of the reserves for its crush, which could lower imports of beans and lower our exports, which offers some resistance to the marketplace. The corn market, yesterday ethanol production was record high. Stocks were up. Futures dropped to lowest level since March, and the farmer's not selling corn. So while the good news is the production and the demand's up, the bad news is that margins could slip a little bit lower from here. Weekly export sales for both old and new are expected somewhere between 500,000 and 600,000 tons. It's interesting to note that South Korea bought Black Sea feed grains overnight. The Black Sea market is cheaper than U.S., but U.S. is cheaper than Brazil. So we'll see how all that kind of falls into place. Wheat export spells 350 to 500,000 tons. You're still seeing a lot of wheat in the world as far as competition is concerned. Black Sea is cheaper than U.S. It is interesting with all the talk about the lower EU crop and lower quality. Actually, our soft wheat prices are a little bit cheaper than EU prices. As far as the funds are concerned, sellers, beans, meal, oil, corn, and wheat yesterday, and we'll look and see if we can find a little bit of a bottom here after this sell-off going into this heat and export sales report. Outside markets, you got the dollar lower, crude is mixed, stocks should open up lower. Watching the EU meetings to see if there's any news that comes out of there. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.